Hi guys, Michael here, welcome to another Chillin and Chattin. So I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. I've got a little thingy so I can find my way back easy enough if I go for a walk. I've also got a little bit of wheat growing now because I needed it. So there's only a little bit, there's only like 8 pieces, but that's enough for me. And then over here we have some chickens because I realised I had a lot of gravel, so I could get a hell of a lot of... yes, I'm on. Just checking my mic were on. So I can get a hell of a lot of flint, but I actually could not find hardly any chickens. So I had to go far and wide and find a couple of chickens, and I found 3. No, I found 2, 3. And then I actually picked 3 eggs up and got 2 chickens out of 3 eggs. So I was quite pleased there. And there's still gravel everywhere anyway, so I've got plenty to get... feathers with when the time is right. I'm just waiting for these to grow a bit so I can get the chickens to do some boom boom, which is always fun, and puts a smile on the face. Bless them. I think you've got to feed them that, or is it seeds that you feed them? No, you don't feed them the seeds. No, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done any breeding, I'll tell you. I mean, that sounded strange. It's been a long time since I've done any breeding on Minecraft. That's what I meant. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for wheat to grow and things like that, we'll go back down and see what's happening down here. I think I had something cooking anyway, so a few things I can pull away. So I was given a topic to talk about. As you know, I always say if you've got a topic you want me to talk about and give my opinion on, whether it's whether you agree or not, or whether it's popular or not, just ask me and I'll see what I can do. So I was given a topic, so I'm going to talk about that. What have I got for... Oh, I didn't realise I got so much wood. I know I got wood, but I didn't know I got so much wood. So I've got lots of gravel. So I'm going to take this topic, I'm going to talk about this topic. Let me get rid of that, I don't need it for now. And then I'll do some more arrows, really. Well, there are a couple of chickens up there I can still kill. Yeah, I'm going to. Because... I want to go down here and do a bit, but, you know, it's to be nice to have some arrows just to take on skeletons with, which I'll no doubt bump into down there. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I've got 2 topics I'm going to talk about. One is one that's become very close to my heart recently, and I've even started raging about it a bit. So if I start to rant a little bit, then just try to ignore me. It'll be okay. Okay, so first one, I'm not going to talk long about either of them. Did you give me a? You didn't give me a feather. You tight. Feather. There we go. You're small. You'll be okay. Don't worry. You'll grow. Then you can have boom boom. Okay. So I was asked to give my opinion on. Now, some of you might not really want to listen, but it's up to you. Education, and I'll start by saying education sucks. Sucks a lot and greatly, because you know there's people out there to this day who have never read a book, or if I put you a little bit higher. I'm just going to blanch this off because when I keep running around this corner, one day I'm going to drop down there, but it doesn't really matter because I can go down this way and go underneath. So it's all good. See, I'll do it there too. I just leave open gaps like this. I know I'm going to fall down. Yeah, education sucks, to be honest. Because there's people, there's like a person I know, this is true this. He knows how to write his name, but that's about all he knows. I don't think he can spell another word properly. And he's never read a book in his life. I remember when I was in my early 20s, I used to have like two and three books by my bed that I was reading at the same, all at the same time. And yeah, I'm always reading something. Oh, hello, Creeper. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Okay, so I'm going to keep the water going a bit because it's kind of being my friend to some extent. It's keeping them down there, and it's only these that are doing it. So if I close them off, it'll take away that. So I'm going to leave it for now while I sort out some lighting around here. Well, you're getting closer slow. No, you're not. I thought you were getting closer slowly, but you're not. You suck then, don't you? Yeah, and the scary thing is that some of these people who can hardly spell the name are going to be future presidents and prime ministers and things like that. And that's a scary thought, you know, that the world's going to be in their hands one day. And they can't even spell the name most of the time. You tried to get a good jump there, didn't you? Yeah, I saw you. Watch one work his way around. Well, now I'm not watching. I'm watching you. Yes, I'll come and give you a little love tap in a minute. Sure. Now, because if I go in there, it'll drag me to him. Why am I've even dropped down here and trapped myself. It's a good job they couldn't come forward. Slowly they're making it, I think. No, they suck. So, yeah, and I think, you know, governments close down schools more and more these days, and, you know, it's like over here in UK, they'll raise student fees for things like universities and things like that, so that people can't actually afford to go. So then you'll have people who come from school who have got high grades and things like that, high marks, and they can't afford to extend their education by going to university because they don't have the money. And so, you know, you're gonna let that person go, and that person could be a future Einstein, or could be anything, could be something special. You know, it's not, you know, you don't know what you're really destroying by making it difficult. Remember where I am now, you know, they've closed down a few schools, but yet kids are still supposed to somehow learn and know what they're doing. You know, they'll dump them all in another school altogether and just increase class size and expect them to learn, but it doesn't work. I mean, it's like today. It's funny, but I had a kind of example of it today, which were quite amusing. I shouldn't laugh, but there were a guy who I was looking for something on eBay, and a guy had and the item I was looking at, this guy had meant to put will ship internationally. Fair enough, he'll ship all over the world. But what he actually put was will ship intentionally. Oh dear. So of course that changes the whole meaning of what he put. But you know, he obviously knew no better and just put, you know, will ship intentionally. So where were they? Oh, they were there. Oh, there's a zombie joined them. And that's just one example. You know, I look at comments that people put. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there's some comments that there's something. Why are you levitating? You didn't have anything to hold on to. I know there's some people that spell things wrong on purpose. You know, it's kind of the trend where I did that go there? If you look, I've got my torch in my hand. Now where's it gone? Hello? A ghost is here or something. So how did a cobble lay down there when I've got a torch in my hand? Cobble's there. Torch is there. Weird. Very strange. Weird shit going off around here. There you are. UgWorld is haunted. Now you know. So, I didn't want it there. So yeah, but I mean, I do see terrible spelling on comments, and I know sometimes it's meant and it's like a trend, but other times it really isn't, and I see some spelling mistakes that really shouldn't happen. They're really easy, but it's just how things are. I mean, the only education a lot of people get these days is from like an Xbox or a PlayStation manual. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds strange me saying that when I do play a lot of, you know, well, what makes me laugh is I've got nothing else running. I should not have anything giving me lag. Not like that. Look, oh, that's gone. I laid that down there. Thickening that up. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just check that I haven't got something else running that's messing everything up, because it shouldn't be doing this. I'll be right back. Okay, very weird. I have no idea why that's happening. I know that I was downloading Thief, pre-downloading Thief. So I wondered if it was that. But usually when I have Steam downloading anything, I usually have it open on my other monitor so I can see the progression. But my other monitor is only showing the desktop, so I ain't got that running. So there shouldn't be anything else really taking up anything that's slowing anything down. Very weird. Oh well. Anyway, I'm kind of nervous about going to the edge in case I fall out. Mind you, well, I've got water below me, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I just think that education sucks. You know, they close schools down, then expect kids to still be clever, and it's just not going to happen. You know, and you know, yes, I may sound a hypocrite, but you know, saying that kids these days have only learned from a like a computer manual. But at the end of the day, I did go through my years of reading books, so you know, I might have not have done over the last few years because of doing all this gaming stuff. But I've always enjoyed reading, you know. But there's a lot that don't, and I know people who have never read a book in their life. Like I say, I know at least one person that can spell his name, and that's about all he can spell. And yeah, it's very strange, really. So I think I'm not going to say what I think any cure is. I'm not I'm not skilled in that kind of thing. I forgot to make them into torches. I really ought to go back and do that. Yeah, I'm not a politician at the end of the day. It's not up to me to cure it. But yeah, I think whenever you're going to keep closing schools down and making it impossible making it hard for kids to get a good education or a proper education, then I think the world is only going to suffer. You know, at the end of the day, it's only the world that's going to suffer for it. Okay. 3. So that'll give me a few arrows now. There we go. Okay, and the next one, this might turn into a bit of a rant. I'll try not to, but it might do. So it's about. I was watching a video. I went to there's a YouTuber I watch. It's got over 1 million subscribers, and recently is hey, don't do that. Oh, there's nobody here. I could possibly. No, I couldn't. Where did that come from? I was just gonna go down here and light up a little bit down here. Oh, I am. Oh, they're there. They're all there. Oh, don't come. I don't want you. Stay away. Yeah, and I think that, you know, like I say, there's a YouTuber I've been watching. He's got over. Oh yeah, I did to take one of these down. Sure. He's got over 1 million subscribers, and I went to watch one of his videos today, and it was kind of a more serious game he was playing. Even he classed it as a more serious game, and yet he spent the entire 20-minute video. He does face cam, pulling faces, making weird voices, and basically being less like a gamer doing videos and more like a children entertainer. Just like weird noises and all this kind of crap, and pulling funny faces on face cam, and it honestly really disappointed me. It's like, why is it that some, I'm not going to say which ones, I'm not going to say who this person is, but why is it some YouTubers, as they get big, think it means that it's time to pull funny faces and act like an idiot rather than actually being the reviewer that they're supposed to be? You know what I mean? It's like when you play a game, you're kind of showing the virtues of that game, or giving your opinion on that game, whether it's good or bad, and people listen to what you've got to say. You know, if you look at Don't Starve, I heard a few people say to me, "Oh, I bought Don't Starve because I watch your Let's Plays." Well, that's my job, not to sell copies of Don't Starve, but to give a fair account of a game and let people decide whether it's something they want to play, they want to go and buy. That's up to them. But it's hard it's hard for anybody to give a proper look at a game when they're too busy going "Ooh, and all this kind of stuff and making funny and pulling funny faces. It's impossible to get an idea of what a game's like, and then that takes away from what they are and the job they're supposed to be doing. Don't get me wrong, it is a fun job, but at the end of the day, that's what they're doing to earn their money. Their money is being earned by supposedly showing the viewers, kind of video of what the game's like and how it plays and giving their opinion. That's what our job's supposed to be. So when they start acting like 5-year-olds, when they start acting like the entertaining 5-year-olds, it annoys me. And you've got to realise that it's not like all the people that watch their videos need to be treated like the children. Surely they've got more. Surely they're a little bit more grown up than that. That they don't all need to be talked to basically like they're 5 years old. Because I suppose it just annoyed me. Because like I said, I do like his videos, and when I heard what game he were kind of playing, I kind of looked forward to it because I thought it'd be interesting to see how the choices he makes and what he does and how he responds to things that he's going to come across in that game. And he just spent all the time completely being a fool through it all. And yet he said, I'm not going to, I'm going to try and do justice to the game. And, it means I'll be a bit more serious. He didn't do any justice to the game. He absolutely killed any possibility of telling whether the game were good or bad because he were too busy acting like a 5-year-old. And is that what the big YouTubers, them that have got like over a couple of million subscribers or 1 million subscribers, is that what they see their audience as? A bunch of little kids that they need to go and pull funny faces and make funny sounds? Is that how they see them? Because if it is, then I think either I underestimate, either I give viewers more credit and really they're a bunch of kids that don't take really any entertaining at all, or these big YouTubers are underestimating them and thinking of them as being a lot more stupid than they are. But either way, it just completely annoyed me. I was proper pissed. How it turned out. Well, I don't want to fall down there. That would be unfortunate. A spider coming up. No, it doesn't matter then. Told you we're going to be busy in here. So yeah, you have to give me your opinion about things. Oh, nearly looked at you. Well, like I say, I do, education-wise, I do think that if things don't change, I think that the world's screwed, basically. I don't know whether to look at him. I could just dig in here and just give myself some. But if he doesn't come up for a fight, then I'm going to always have to be watching me back, which is going to be annoying. But let's do it anyway, just for fun. Where is he? Hi. Hi. You come in. Stop squealing at me and come on up. You coming? You coming? You coming? Here I am. Are you coming? It's just torturing me now. It's just going to sit down there and think, no, I'm just going to wait till you get too far away from that hole that you dug in, and then I'm going to come out there and I'm going to beat you silly. Alright then, let's see if I can get him to come. Come on then. Come and do it to me. No? He'll come eventually when he's ready. I'll whack him then. But yeah, so I just think that there's a lot of changes to be need to be made for things like education and that. But I do think also that some of these big YouTubers need to give more credit to the viewers and not treat them so much like 2-year-olds. Well, he's gone, so as far as I can see. So he's teleporting around somewhere. Is there anything on the surface? Is it daytime? Raining? Well, if it's raining, then it's not going to be good anyway. Okay, let's go sleep. I thought you were there for a minute. I thought, so I'm bloody seeing things now. Yeah, it's not that time yet. I don't know where he's gone, but I can't hear him at all. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today. Give me your opinion, what you think of these YouTubers. I might be wrong. If you like that kind of thing, if you like to see them pulling weird... don't get me wrong. If it's a funny game, if it's a game that's meant to be a laugh and things like that, and not meant to have a serious thread through it, then yeah, I'm all for it. Go for it. Joke, make funny faces, pull them. It's all good. But if it's a game that's got more of a serious thread to it, no, he really isn't after me anywhere, is he? If it's a game that's got more of a serious thread to it, then I think that having that kind of attitude of acting like a 5-year-old, it just spoils the game and doesn't do the game justice. And that's what we're here for. We're here to do the game justice. And I'd like to think that I do manage that. I will mess about on the more light-hearted games, but if the game's more serious, I like to believe I do. Like with Walking Dead when Lee turned. I want to believe that people watched my footage and felt that sadness that I felt. And maybe even, had them tears in their eyes like I did. And, because of what I bring across. And, if I'd have sat there joking all the way through it and cracking funnies, nobody would have cared about it. Nobody would have felt a thing. It would have been completely wasted. But as it were, it was such a beautiful ending that, and I like to believe that, and some YouTubers really did bring that across. And, I'm not knocking them all. But there's some that joke about that kind of thing. And it's like that doesn't do, I think that, to say these developers let us, a lot of times, play these games and earn money off them and that, and then for us to kind of just push that aside because we're too busy trying to be a child entertainer instead of a gamer, then I think it's doing an injustice to the game, and that them developers, it's just not fair on them. It's probably just me being too serious, maybe, but I just think that there's a time, there's a time for it, and I think, when I was watching that video today, it wasn't the time for it. And to see him just sit there pulling face, it kind of reinforced why I don't want to do face cam, because it shows that how people get when they're trying to visually entertain people as well as audibly. Audibly, I can do it. I might react to things like raging or ranting or squealing or whatever, but that's because it's a normal reaction. But I don't want to be looking at the face cam and pulling funny faces just because I can't think of anything else to do, which is what they do. And I think that just reinforces to me the reason why I don't want to go there, because I don't want to ever get to that point where I'm trying to pull funny faces just to entertain some people, because I can't do it by just playing a game properly and doing it justice in a way that people are entertained by it, enjoy it, but in a way that people can decide whether they actually want to go and buy that game or not, or if it's not the kind of game for them, which is what my job is. Anyway, so on, so on. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. I suppose we'll do more in the ravine next time we come. This has been a bit hit and miss and all over the place today, but at least we've got some chickens now, so we'll get some arrows done now, which is a good thing. Anyway, see you next time. You take care. Love you loads. You know I do. And bye for now.